everybody, and welcome to this festive edition of Commander's Corner. Now, as you can see, I like to retreat to my country residence every festive period, Badness Towers, and this is where the corner will be broadcast to you today. Unfortunately, Badly Bear couldn't be with me at this time. He was away visiting his relatives, but he does send this little message for everyone. Believe me, he's having a great time. Anyway, during this edition of Commander's Corner, I'll be reflecting on a lot of events that have taken place in Badness's life over the past year. Some ups, some downs, some highs and some lows. But first, I'd like to tell you all about last week's gigs. First of all, last Wednesday, we found ourselves in North Wales at the Chicago Rock Cafe in Wrexham. Now, we'll play this venue 2 or 3 times a year. This time was Showaddy, really good gig, quite a few people in, everyone had a good night. And on the Friday night, we travelled a short distance down to South Yorkshire, to Hillsborough in fact, which for those of you that don't know, is Sheffield Wednesday's home stadium. It was a Christmas function underneath the South Stand, and what a great night we had. Again, great crowd in, everybody dancing, and we actually got our 7th Christmas dinner of the year. And there's still 3 weeks to go. The following night, on Saturday, another short gig up to North Yorkshire, Harrogate, to Nidhall Hotel, another one of the Warner camps that we've been playing recently, and everyone seemed to enjoy it like they always do there. The only thing was, it was the worst loading of the year. All the lads thought that, and so did I. 8 flights of steps, up a lift, across the dance floor, but hey, that's part of the job, that's what we do it for. The gig was great, cracking in fact. Check this footage out, see for yourself.
We argue just the other night, and though we're going straight, we tilted till it was light. I ain't going away, and though we tilted out, now when I try to speak, she says that's I don't care. She says I'm not she says I.
A very quiet gig, but most enjoyable nonetheless. Now, 2008 was a really good year for Badness. It all started early doors, around April time, when we went back on the Ocean Village cruise liner. A week away in the Caribbean, gigging on an ocean cruise liner, who could ask for more? And as the summer months approached, we was presented with a Park Resorts holiday tour, which took us all over the country, from the northeast down to Wales. Well, that was a shamaddy-maddy. Very good tour, everyone enjoyed it. We did kind of stay away from home for quite a bit. Some of the other gigs in the summer, we played a quick few race courses, which you might remember on previous Commander's Corners. They was most enjoyable, treated very, very well. And a couple of the summer festivals as well, especially the Selby one in June. One of the biggest highlights of the year was when we played Tribfest, way back in August, at the Driffield Showground. A magic day, some good memories. Elvis was there, Badly Bear came on stage, and I remember the stage getting invaded right at the end by everyone, including policemen and St John's Ambulance. Crazy gig, man. In fact, let's take a trip back there. Here's a little clipping of Night Boat to Cairo. Check this out.
It's a song all about the Middle East. Is anybody tomorrow? From the side of the very small. Just pokes at the table and always dance off down a hip and down. Dance off down a hip and down.
Yeah, a truly great day. One of my favourites of the year, I think. What do you think? What's your favourite memories of the year? What do I think? I like the gigs when we go down to Wales. I especially like the gigs up north of the border in Scotland. A great reception we get up there. I remember the Badness Theatre of Fun up in Glasgow back in July. A couple of great nights we had up there. Played up in Edinburgh 2 or 3 times at the BCM Club. And the thing is, when it gets to Christmas time, because most of the gigs we play up there is usually Shumaddy Maddy, and Dave Tantrum, the lead singer, who you've met quite a few times, he tends to get his Christmas festive head on, if you like, and he'll bring a couple of Christmas songs into the set. Now we're not talking the song by Slade, or Shaky, or Rocking Around the Christmas Tree, something like that. No, one of Dave's favourites is this one, Mud, Lonely This Christmas.
I'd like to dedicate this song to Jack, my bestest friend in the whole wide world. I'm going for it this time, won't I? Trying to imagine a house that's not a home. Trying to imagine Christmas all alone. That's where I'll be since you left me. My tears can melt the snow. What can I do without you? I've got no place to go. It'll be lonely this Christmas without you to hold. It'll be lonely this Christmas, lonely and cold. It'll be cold, so cold without you to hold. This Christmas. I remember the day you were with how I was change you had to say. I just break down as I look around, and the only things I see are emptiness, loneliness, and an ugly Christmas tree.
Well, that brings us to the end of another Badness year. I'd like to thank you all for your continued support, and who knows where the gods of rock and roll will take us next year. We work with bated breath. Well, it's time for me to go fill some stockings now. Have a wonderful Christmas, a prosperous New Year, and remember to love each other. Come on, ladies.